Hello and welcome, Dirty William here with more Magic the Gathering stuff. This time with my full voice. Usually during the daytime, things are loud, crazy, whatever. But I've found time to try and record while actually talking. Might, yeah, I tried the jump in stuff and I was just like, no, not gonna do it. I redid the this deck a bit. And I'll probably go back to the original version, but the long story short is I kind of got rid of the bats because they died like really quickly. However, they do have life gain, and even saving a couple of points is nice. Um, so I still have the Hopeless Nightmare, Ruthless Negotiation, the Bandit's Talent, Go for the Throat, Shieldred's Edict. I put in these Skullcap Snails just for more exile stuff, and a Dude. They're going to die just like the bat does, but the bat has flying and lifelink for the same cost. But this exiles a card, and I'm not sure if that's any good or not. Um, so yeah, I might take that out and put in something else. I mean, it doesn't have death touch or anything. It's just, hey, it's a 1/1 body, and that's it. However, the card is completely gone whenever I cast this. It's not like they can kill their bat and get it back kind of thing. So it's really a toss up kind of a thing. I've also put in one Cerebral Confiscation just as a one of. Target opponent discards two cards, or I can make make them discard something that I want them to discard. Same Lilies, same Preacher, same Shieldred, same Achazats, same Virtues, and pretty much the same mana base. The only thing that I would like to add to this, I think, is maybe take out a Mishra's Foundry and get a Demolition Field, I think it is, where you can destroy a land because the man land things are kind of a pain in the ass. um, and I'm thinking what I might also want to do. What is this? 24, 25, 26 land, which is great. The more and more that I play the discard deck, the more and more I want to go towards like mono black control instead. The Cruel Claws Heist, whenever I have pulled this out, oh my god, this thing is stupid because you can play other people's stuff. And if I went for a whole like full-fledged mono black control, kind of like the mono black mid-range thing, is I would probably put in more of these. And I would likely try to get some board sweepers in here, but it is what it is. This is pretty much just, discard stuff and try to win that way with like Bandit's Talent and stuff. So we'll try this out for a little bit, see what happens. Opponent goes first. That is not surprising. I never win the coin flipper, however they determine that. So I've got a Bandit's Talent on turn two or Cruel Claw's Heist. I think the Heist might be a good thing. I'll gift them a card and try to, steal something from them, basically. Oh, it's mono red. Good. And I have absolutely no removal whatsoever. That is awesome. Let's do that. A Hopeless Nightmare. See what they discard. Maybe that'll give us a clue as to what they're playing. It might be mono red. It might be green. Blah, 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 blah. I think I'm going to stop playing the just standard best of one and go into the ranked thing just to see if I can get like a pack of cards from doing that. If I can rank up, I think I might switch to that whenever I'm done with this match. They got rid of a mountain. Okay, cool. It's not a lot of information there. Yep, it's mono red. Weird. I guess they didn't have any turn one plays. Interesting. And I've got a Virtue of Persistence, so I guess we will get rid of that. Also, I'm going to turn down the audio just a skosh because that's incredibly loud. Wow. Sure. So let's Cruel Claws Heist. See if we can steal something good. Let's give him a card. Gives him a card, but we also get to see that card, which is kind of nice. Might of the Meek, Lightning Strike, Monstrous Rage, and Shock. 3 damage to any target. Um, yeah, let's take a Lightning Strike. Why not? I've basically just turned 2 black mana into 3 damage, so whatever. Looks like I probably should have taken the shock instead. Land for the turn. So let us go ahead and do this, and we will lightning strike this guy off the board. Flyers are not fun for me. And we'll Bandit's Talent because we don't have anything else to do. Should have taken the shock. I would have had one more mana and been able to upgrade this thing to level 1. So they got rid of a Might of the Meek. There's another Slick Shot. Good. Great. Yeah. Bash my face in. Kill me. Murder me. So what do we do here? Mirrex for the land, I guess. We'll add a black. Play Preacher. They don't know those other 2 cards I have in my hand, so I guess we'll just pass. They have a shock and a lightning strike, so they could lightning strike or shock it whenever I block something. But it's saving me some damage. That gets double strike, yeah. So that is 2 damage to that guy. They cast a shock and they kill off that guy. No blocks. I'll take it. Huh. Wonder why they didn't play their Monstrous Rage. Odd. Very weird. Let's go attacking. So we get a buddy. A little vampire buddy. Now, we can Aquazotz, and they would basically be spinning up their Lightning Strike. I think we'll do that. Because that's a life linker, which is pretty darn nice. If they draw another land, they'll be able to kill it off completely. But that's kind of their turn wasted, and they're not hitting me for more damage. The Slick Shot, I would think that they would want to cast whatever pump spells on the Slick Shot since it has flying. But they know I'm also going to block with Aquazotz, so who can say? So they're going to get something trample. And on top of that, double strike. Yep. So let's just block that. If I block with the Aquazotz, I kill off their guy. Oh, they spent their mana, so we'll just do that, I guess. Sure. Well, let's see. Yeah. Huh. Run back the same thing. That's a lot of discard. I've got... go for the throat. Keep. Hello. Hey, guess what? They are, in fact, not, Mono Red. Weird. Oh, look at the raccoon eating stuff. That's funny. They got rid of a Disfigure, so we know they got removal things in their hand, so that's cool. Let's Hopeless Nightmares again, and then Ruthless Negotiation, because it doesn't look like they're going to be doing too much here. God, I got like 3 more discard spells. That's insane. Got rid of a Fountain Port. Yeah, Ruthless Negotiation on top of that. 85 cards just to whittle down people's hands. Crazy. A land would have been pretty nice right about them. Or if I should play the Skullcap Snail just so they have something to target with their removal. Or should I get down Bandit's Talent? I think Bandit's Talent might be a thing. The Skullcap Snail is okay, but if I get this thing up and running... If I get any more mana, that would be fantastic. That would be pretty swift. What'd they get rid of? Bitter Triumph. Yep. They are, in fact, Golgari. Oh, they're going to kill it off. Oh, yes, I will take action because I need a land card. Thank you very much. Spanx. And we'll do that again. Thank you for the mana. So, or madam. Silver Mess. What did they get rid of? Yeah, they got rid of another Disfigure. Guess what? All the discard in the entire world. They got rid of a White Sun's Twilight. Oh, so they've got all kinds of stuff going on. Interesting. They're stuck on 2 lands as well. Holy cats. That's gross. Yeah, might as well get that Virtue in the yard. Whenever you finally get up to 7 mana, you can start grabbing stuff out of there. No mana for me, huh? Well, we'll just pass the turn. And I'm going to crack one of these Hopeless Nightmares so that I'm able to draw a card. It's one of the nice things about it. They finally play another land. Activate. Sacrifice. Gimme. Scry 2. What can we find? Got a Virtual Persistence and a Mishra's Foundry. I don't think either of those things necessarily is great. I got 3, 4. This would make 5 lands, though. And I could play Ecclesotz. Probably a smart idea to do that. Right? Play my 4/4 flying lifelinker guy. Okay, well, they stole a land. Alright, good for you. By all means, play it. Kind of irritating they got rid of the Bandit's Talent, but Outrageous Robbery is a great card. Assassin's Trophy is also a great card. IMO. Yeah. Attack. Discard a card. They got rid of a Restless Cottage. I get a bat. We'll go to next. Play the talent. Bump that up to level 1. And they're done with that. They're like, nope, this is malarkey and crap. Hey, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to switch over to the ranked thing. Oopsie. This is not great. I have no creature removal. If this is mono red, I am dead. Hello. Swamp. Exile cards. Dang it, I completely forgot I was going to switch over and play the ranked thing. Dance of the Tumbleweeds. Interesting. We'll play our little fungus snail man. They can exile another card. They got rid of a Glimpse the Core, so I have no frickin' I have mono green, I guess. Interesting. So we will Liliana. Make them get rid of that. Oh, unmute, sorry. Take 1. Blah. Monster. Oh, they got another one. Cool. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player or battles, reveal 1, it may return a land card from the graveyard to the battlefield. Interesting. I think I probably want to play the factory, maybe? Let's do that. And let's make both of us discard, because I think I can get by without the swamp. No attack. And I need to set this audio down a little bit more, because it is just obnoxiously loud. Just hit concede. Oops, sorry. I thought I already was out of it and it was onto their turn. Oh, look at the snow globe dude. It's kind of neat. Heaped Harvest. Yep, good card. Yep. Just pass. So they have land cards, and they have a land card. 3, 4. Yeah, we'll block. the guy has served his purpose. It's basically just a discard thing. Play our Mishras. Play our Virtue. Get rid of the thing that you've got. Can I attack with this? Or did I already... I can't even remember. No, it's got Summoning Sickness. Alright, we're done. Wait for him to play something and then make him sacrifice it, I guess, unless they take care of the Planeswalker. We can play our Aquazots next turn and start doing things. Another land. Resolve all. Have at it. Granty. Flourishing Bloomcan. Turn face up. I don't... Okay, sure. Oh, it's a 5/5. +1/+1 for each forest. That's nice. It's a pretty nice card. I do think, though, that I'm going to make you get rid of it, because that's way too good. Let's play the Aquazots, or should I make them get rid of another card in their hand? I get to draw a card. Might find a land. Land would be helpful. Because I need to get to 7 for the Virtue of Persistence. What'd they get rid of? They got rid of another Dance of the Tumbleweeds. Okay, well, hey, got a land. Bam. So, how many dudes have they got in their graveyard? A few. Ooh. As long as you control 10 or more lands, creature control +2/+2. Well, that's silly. That's just crazy. Oh, he's got reach, too, so I can't... Each opponent discards a card for each opponent who can't. So it's a 5-mana spell to make them discard a card next turn. I mean, I got 2, so who cares, right? Plus, this guy, whenever he dies, he turns into a land. And that can fire off Virtue of Persistence and start maybe doing something. I like the Surveil lands. Those are nice, especially for like a Dimir style deck or Azorius, some kind of control kind of a thing, kind of slower. Yeah, I think I won't block. You can smack me in the face. It's fine. I don't even know what they did. Glistening Dawn. Incubate twice, so they will have 2 7/7s on the field. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and attack. I draw a card. I go to next. I go to next again. Probably should have acted the Mishra Foundry, but I want that Virtue Persistence down. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and Virtue. Sure, you got a 7/7, my guy. You're attacking for 11. I'm down to 11. This is where a board sweeper would be pretty handy. Or, I mean, any of the removal that I have in here, like, you know, go for the throat or something like that. Oh, dear. +1/+1 for... Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. Sure, let's get that guy back. Why not? Mishra's Foundry. Oh, and on top of that, it has reach. That's fantastic. I can't draw anything to save my life. That's cool. Well, I guess we will Preacher. It's got Death Touch. And we will no attack. We will end the turn and get stomped on here pretty in short order. Plus, they have another, like, 7/7 guy for 2 mana, which seems kind of stupid. Whenever it enters, reveal cards from the top of your library to reveal a land card. Put that card onto the battlefield tapped, and blah, 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 blah. Cool. Sure, and he's getting all kinds of value, and I have no idea what's happening in my life right now. I have made poor choices by not having removal at all. Resolve. Resolve. You know what would be cool right now is a board wipe. I think that's probably something I should look into, is a board wipe. Pass. Um, lands creature can go +2/+2. Yeah, let's kill that thing off and block that with the free guy. Did you draw something cool? Huh, I didn't even see that he was doing that, or else I would have made my Mishra's factor. Well, no, I had Vigilance and Reach. That was dumb of me. Chiostian. Well, I got a turn 3 Cerebral Confiscation. I don't know. Maybe we'll draw into something good. Who can say? Probably not. This really needs a turn 1, like, discard a card. But it don't. Oh, life gain. Cool. So, let's go ahead and ban its talent, so at least gets rid of one of their cards in their hand. I assume this is like mono or a mid-range, whatever it is. Can't recall. So I think the cerebral confiscation. I don't know why duress is not in this instead of like the hopeless nightmares, so you can like look at their hand and see what their gameplay is. More information is better. I don't know why it is that that's not there. Final showdown. All creatures lose all abilities. Just for all creatures. A board wipe in whatever Mardu. I can't remember. Hey, Zoraline. How are you? Attacks you may pay whatever if you do return target blah blah blah. It has flying and vigilance. Sure. Or do I leave that alone and look at their hand and see what they got going on? I think I want to do that. Legions to Ashes, exile non-land permanent opponent controls, all tokens, blah blah blah. Uh, Virtue, temporary lockdown. So either the temporary lockdown or this. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Both of those things are bad news for me, to be perfectly honest, because they can get rid of my enchantment, my bandit's talent, which I guess is okay. I like their I like these the bird. Wah! It's kind of neat. Energy attacks may pay. Yep, sure. Permanent card. Yep, temporary lockdown. I'm boned anyway. Cool. Should have just killed the Zoraline and had more life. But I didn't do that. So let's do that now. Get rid of your value engine. You jerk. And I got 4 cards in hand anyway, so that was kind of a wasted bandit's talent. I would have waited a little bit longer, but maybe I wouldn't have. Who knows? I'm not playing their deck. They are. You know? Whatever. What did you draw over there? Target non-land permanent opponent controls all tokens player control the same name as a permanent. So they can get rid of the Aquazot, but we could also just Preacher. And just pass. If they want to, they can, I guess, it says non-land, so they'd be able to get rid of the Preacher. Ah, there's the Forge. I was waiting for that. That's one of the things that I cannot frickin' deal with. Yep, he gets rid of that. It's not a shock. That's what I would have done too. There's a dude, and it hits me for 1. Let's see. Trample and haste, so it's like, it's all kinds of bad things. So, target player discards a card, and the only thing they got is the Virtue of Persistence. I guess we'll throw out the Aquazots. They drew a land. Do they have man lands over here? Yeah, 2/2 white and red ox, whatever. Put 1/1 counter on target creature control because they can attack with, they can activate this. That costs what? It costs 3. Oh, okay. Weird that you did not want to do that. Do they have some sneaky shit going on here that I don't know about? They got the Virtue they can play, Give that a -3, -3. Yeah, I'll take the 2 damage. Thank you very much. No sense in being stupid. Huh. I saw another deck that's similar to this, but it had some kind of artifact where you could sacrifice an artifact, tap it, and get like a thing. So you could like draw a card or something like that. Sure, you got to get that in the graveyard so you can start getting dudes. I agree. Well, I guess it's time for us to just start attacking. Draw a card. Hey, there's the other mana that I need for my virtue. I don't really have a lot of dudes in the graveyard. And he's got a Zorline. I mean, is that worth it? Sure. I don't know. I guess he could draw another one of those, whatever it is, to kill off the enchantment. Show me your god draw. I know you got it. Draw another one of these Legions to Ashes. Oh, no, it's a dude. Sure, I'll take 3. So, at the beginning of your upkeep, blah, 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 sacrifice a non-land permanent, discard a card. I'll discard a card. I'll discard a Lily. I don't give a shit. And, on top of that, I am also going to fucking murder that thing. Get that off the stage. Let's see. Sure. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. Hey, another Virtue. That's nice. And they have no cards in hand, so it's no sense in playing anything else. Okay. And I can't pay the cost of the black and white cost of the Zorline to get back like another creature or something like that. Hey, that's not nice. Most creature investigates and destroy all creatures. Okay. Hey, I got a thing. Draw a card. It's kind of nice. Yeah, might as well crack it. See if I can get a removal spell. No, I got a swamp. Good thing I've got a bunch of those. Yep. Bash my face in. Do it. I'm waiting. My guy. At the beginning of your end step, if you gained or lost life this turn, target opponent does a thing and stuff and junk. Whenever a bat you control, let's get Zorline back out again. She sounds fun. Play a land. Play another Aquazotz. Because why not? Sure. That's about all we can do, huh? Pass the turn. Draw another board sweeper. Do the one. Do the funny one that like wipes out everything. No. Okay. Yep. I'd probably do that too. No blocks. Thank you very much. I'll take the damages. Yeah. I was going to be attacking for like 7 in the air. They were done for. Well, that's 4 wins. That's nice. Got our packs. Open them up. Golden pack. We'll save you for last. Okay, 8 packs total. Look at that. This baller. Got a raccoon. First, Alania's Pathmaker. Otter Wizard. 4/2 for 4. Exile the top card of your library. Look at a Patchwork Banner. That's nice. Dude, rabbits have been eating my freaking lunch here lately. Target creature control. Yeah, those things are fucking brutal. Squirrel Ranger. Forage at 2 mana. Whatever. Early Winter. Dismal that it costs so much to try and get rid of an enchantment. But, you know, what are you going to do in black? Kill creatures. Draw cards and pay the price. Seaglaive Mentor. Let's see. Daring Wave Rider. Veteran Gardamus. Ooh, nice. Another rare. Bam. I've also been looking at bats. Maybe instead of just doing what I've been doing with the mono black, is maybe going into some doing some bat action. First one of those into the Flood Maw. Very good card, uncommon. Um, Dagger Fang Duo. When it enters, you may mill 2 cards. No, thank you. Oh, Overprotect. That's pretty good. +3/+3, trample, hexproof, indestructible. That's crazy for 2 mana. Mist Breath Elder. Turn another creature controlled in its owner's hand. Yeah, the frogs are. I want to do frogs too. Oh, not do. Well, whatever. Know what I'm talking about. A crappy land I won't use. Hey, bees! I wonder how many bees I've got now. I'll have to check on that. I have to check on my progress too. Oh, open one more pack and I get a gold. Stocking the pantry. There's a mythic. Something. Hugs. Grizzly Guardian. Hugs. And an uncommon and common wild card. That's pretty nice. 3 more packs. Let's go. Give me all the good stuff. Agate Blade Assassin. Scales of Shell. I've seen that in like a mono black aggro kind of thing for some reason. Splash Slasher. Splash Slasher. Hash slinging slasher. Put stun counter on it. Okay. And I got a Hired Claw. Nice. I like the lizards too. Dude, playing theme decks. Whenever I first started this game, I loved the theme decks because it really showed off some cool stuff. What is this? Conduct electricity deals 6 damage to target creature and 2 damage up to 1 target creature token. Okay. What is this? Surveil 2, then draw 2 cards, you lose 2 life. That's not terrible. Oh, I like the art on that. It's kind of neat. Coruscation Mage, sure. Alright, let's see what we got here. Valley Flamecaller. If a lizard, mouse, otter, or raccoon you control would deal damage to a permanent player, it deals that much damage +1. So that would kind of dovetail with the other lizard whenever you attack with it, that it does damage. And I guess also the black lizard with the landfall. Interesting. And last pack, at least of the regular ones, got another Into the Flood Maw. That's kind of nice. Another uncommon, which is great. Hello? Scavenger Talent. I've been seeing people play this recently too. When one or more creatures you control die, create a food token. This ability triggers only once each turn. Level 2. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent, target player mills 2 cards. And finally, level 3 for 3 mana. At the beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice 3 other non-land permanents. If you do, return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. So, Golden Pack. What you got? Hey, got another uncommon. God, I got a bunch of cards. Thorn Vault Forager. Scroll Ranger. I think we already got that. Pretty sure. Valley Rockcaller. That is another good card. Whenever it attacks, each opponent loses X life, and you gain X life, where X is the number of other squirrels, bats, lizards, and rat you control. That's just dumb. It's very similar to the black card. Whenever it came into play, I can't remember the name of it. Maybe Ashnod, something, not Ashnod. Crap. Basically, whenever you played it, you got to drain somebody of a life, and it's like you married them. Kellen Joins Up, legendary enchantment. Whenever this card enters, you may exile a non-land card with a mana value 3 or less from your hand. If you do, it becomes plotted. Whenever a legendary creature control enters, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. That's not bad for like a Bant deck, I guess. Probably better things to do with 3 mana though. Give the Scaled Scorch. First one I got. Nice. Another lizard. I can go in the old mercenary deck there. Marchesa, Dealer of Death. And Asinine Antics. You may cast this card as though it had flash if you pay 2 more to cast it. For each creature under your opponent control, create a cursed roll token attached to that creature. That's brutal. That's crazy. Yeah, you just basically turn everything into like 1/1s. And I mean, that's what the art basically shows. Like, you're a frog now. Suck it. I guess they've gotten away from the goat turning stuff into goats or something like that. Aw, I have no packs left. Okay, alright. Well, I'm off here. I got my 4 wins for the day, so I think that's good. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. Until next time, this is Dirty William doing the dirty work.